Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. Hey, it's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hi, I'm Lisa from Fairfax, Virginia, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm Brown Sugar, and I'm from my mom, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa. Oh, yeah.
I'm Chantel from Edmonton, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Good morning. The sun is shining. We're feeling good today. We're here in the Sports Interaction studio. How's everyone doing?
I'm not feeling good.
No, we don't bring the mood down. Everyone else here is having a great time. We've got Default Dan in the house. We've already seen Tyler Yaremchuk. We've got intern Tristyn in the house. We've got producer Reese. The vibes are high.
Yeah, I like that the winter games are on too.
Mm-hmm.
Gives something for people to rally around. Watch Canada not win as many medals as we thought.
Well, we've got a silver and 2 bronze so far.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
We've been in the medal race for winter games in many of years. We've been right there. I think we even won because whoever wins the most golds wins. And I think when it was in Vancouver, we may have won the games. This year, not off to a great start. Maybe it's just the events that they picked. I know that the hosting country gets to determine a little bit of what starts when, and maybe Italy wanted to get off to a hot start, so picked events that they knew they'd be good at for the first few days. But either way, it's still great. These people are going and representing our country, and we're proud of them, even if they don't win. But it's way more fun when they do.
There was a huge brawl in an NBA game yesterday.
Oh, and NBA. I thought you were going to say at the Olympics.
No, but you never know.
Well, pretty rare, I would think.
Hockey Fights has that video footage if you want to check it out. The Hornets-Pistons game got pretty intense. They're calling it one of the wildest brawls ever. Default Dan is saying, nah, I think that's clickbait. But it's still interesting to watch because it's rare.
Why is it always the Pistons getting in on this? I mean, with a name like that, I guess. That just fired right up, those Pistons.
You got to live up to the name.
Reese, how you doing?
Hi, Reese.
Howdy, how's it going?
Good. Tristyn, how you doing back there?
Doing great.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate the help. Reese, how's it been having intern Tristyn helping you out?
It's awesome. Tristyn's working super hard, does a lot of good stuff.
Do we have a
Makes my
nickname
life
yet?
Easy. I don't have, like, you guys are the nickname people.
Yeah, well, we didn't end up using what I thought for Jari. So maybe we could just same first name, Fist and Tristyn.
Oh, I love this.
And then he can just in the background every time he's on screen, just give me one of these.
Yeah, if he's liking what we're putting down, we just need Fist and Tristyn. Can you give us one right now, Tristyn? Just one fist pump behind Reese. Let's go.
Yeah. Fist and Tristyn.
It's official. Oh, that's good stuff.
We won't go with that.
No.
Because if it sticks, like sometimes in this industry, people will end up getting called something, and then that's their name forever.
We got some suggestions in the chat. Trizzy.
Battle. Is that one of the suggestions?
I don't know.
Just battle?
Everyone's saying battle.
2 people said battle. I don't know if that's...
Everyone's saying he already has a name and it's battle. What is the lore?
Is that like a nickname other people call him around here? Is battle?
Yes, but that's just because it's my last name.
Oh.
That's your last name?
Yes, my last name is Battle.
Whoa.
Okay, that is so badass.
Right? I had the coolest name on my hockey team forever until a kid joined our team named Lightning, and then I wasn't the coolest anymore. And it made me a
No
little sad.
way. You had a kid on your team whose last name was legit Lightning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so badass.
Battle's still cool.
Battle
though.
and Lightning, you guys should have been aligned together.
We were. He was my left wing.
That's sick. There was a guy that played
That's
in my
awesome.
hometown whose name was literally Teddy, last name Bear.
Teddy Bear.
Yeah, there was a teddy bear that played.
Was he sweet and soft and cuddly, or was he one of those? Was he more like a grizzly bear?
He was a couple years younger than me, so I didn't know him personally too well.
Okay.
But yeah, teddy bear.
Freaking Lightning coming through, ruining everything for Battle. Unbelievable. Speaking of Battle, We know Waz is in on this because he loves the Game of Thrones universe, but we've just recently crushed the first 4 episodes of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It is unbelievable. It's a little bit different than the usual Game of Thrones vibe.
Yeah.
But I am living for it. And Sir Dunk might be my new one, the main character.
Is that right?
I looked up this actor, not a big history of acting. In fact, he was a rugby player, and eventually it got to the point where he's like, my heart's just not in it anymore. I want to be an actor. His performance as a fresh actor is
really good.
Very impressive.
Yeah, so it's half-an-hour episodes, which is new for that whole Game of Thrones
universe.
Yeah,
they're usually an hour.
And I feel like the episodes feel too short.
Yeah, we were able to crush all 4 episodes, and they just came out.
You sit down, and it just starts to get you hooked. A storyline starts to develop, and then all of a sudden it's credits.
But man, the ending of episode 4, they bring back the Game of Thrones song in an epic scene, and they're calling it IMDb has rated it like a 9.7 out of 10, and so many people are watching it. So if you're in on this,
here's the thing: I don't know what was keeping me from watching it, because I loved Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
So that universe has done nothing but proven itself to me. But for some reason, this show, I was like, not for me.
I had to get bullied into watching it by my friend Jill. She's like, I need someone to talk to about this show. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a chance.
You know the little bald kid in it?
Egg.
I think that might be my Halloween costume next year.
You're going to go as a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I might go as Egg next year.
You have done Caillou.
That's right. And you don't get a lot of new bald characters as options. I was so pumped when A&W guy came around.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a blessing.
Alan and I.
Shout out to Alan.
Big time. Anyway, it's so good. You said that I really reminded you of somebody from the show.
I did?
Yeah. Right at the start of episode 2.
Oh, yeah. There's see somebody's junk. And
don't give it away.
What?
Well,
and I didn't say that, by the way. Ryder's trying to say that he's well endowed because I don't know if that is I think it's a prosthetic.
CGI?
I think
I've never seen anything
fake.
Like that before.
Me neither.
Not that I spent a lot of time looking for it, but this thing was
This thing's a
arm.
unit.
It was an arm.
Yeah, that guy's nickname should be Tripod. That's not natural.
Anyway, that's the one that Lisa was like, hey, look at that guy. You could go as him for Halloween.
I never said that.
Really good show, though. Highly recommend.
It's really good.
Yeah. And
there's only 4 episodes out there, half an hour each, so you can catch up, and then we have someone to talk to about it.
It's also got a little bit more of a comedy feel than I feel like the Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon had. There's laughable moments in it, which I don't really remember too many of those in Game of Thrones. Anyway, top notch. Give it a go. 4 episodes have been released.
It's got some levity to it. Even in the first episode, there's a scene where the guy's just taking a dump behind a tree, and you're like, this wasn't needed. But I think it's them painting the scene to be like, don't expect this to be so serious.
Connor in the chat says, God, I hope it's fake. My self-worth couldn't take a blow like that.
If that's the Connor in the chat that I think it is.
It is. Connor
yesterday, we were talking about having raccoons as pets, and he is a prime example of someone that actually owned a raccoon.
Really?
Don't you remember he told us the story about how it was the raccoon that was in a movie? It was a trained raccoon for a feature film, and he was raised in the house that the raccoon was in. Connor, we need you to fact check that. Our memories are terrible.
We should get him on to talk about this at some point.
I think he lived with an actor raccoon.
Uh-huh.
That's
a wild story.
Correct me if I'm
right.
wrong in the chat, please, Connor. Thanks for being here. Make sure you're hitting smashing that like button on the video.
Think of how confused he's going to be if that's not the right Connor.
I think it's the right Connor.
It is the Winter Games. We've got a big one today. 3 stars of anything coming up. We're going to do the best rivalries of all time.
Yeah, if you want to get your honorable mentions in early, feel free to hit us up in the chat with that as well.
Canada versus USA on the women's side has been just ridiculous for a decade or 15 years. And it feels like it's the only two teams that are fighting for the gold medal in most games. I think there might have been one year that Sweden made the finals. Other than that, it's been Canada versus USA in the finals. It's just been wild. And USA the last year has had our number. We play them today at noon. So we'll be going through best rivalries. And then talking a bit of the men's game as well this morning. Tyler's going to jump in here in a few minutes and talk about McDavid's potential line mates. We know who he's been practicing with thus far.
Just circling back, Connor has confirmed hell yeah in RV with Robin Williams. So the movie that has Robin Williams in it in the RV, the raccoon lived with one of the saucers that's in our chat room right now.
It's just so wild to me, the different stories that people have from their past.
I know.
Like, you just wouldn't believe it.
Even Tristyn being like, my last name's Battle.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Unreal.
This is why we need to ask more questions. Be more curious. Be nosier in this life.
Yeah. And when people tell you stories about their past, you just sometimes got to believe them. You know? Like, I had a chance to be a professional race car driver.
You do have the neck for it.
Thank you.
Tree trunk neck. Have you ever seen them in the gym? They put the resistance thing around their neck and then they pull a weight on each side, and that's what thickens their neck so they can turn corners and stuff.
We did that. We did that back in the day.
I feel like you're making this up.
I was.
Okay, so take everything that people say with a grain of salt. We don't know for sure if Tristyn's last name is Battle, but what a cool way to like get some brownie points around the office.
Or if Saucer Connor actually had a raccoon that lived in his house. But today we're believing people, okay?
Yeah, we are. We have our first guest of the day. We have two guests that will be joining us. Tim Leeche is a man here in Edmonton that is doing something pretty spectacular, so we'll talk to him about that. But we know and love the one and only Tyler Yaremchuk. Welcome to the studio.
Hi.
Welcome back from Arizona. How was the trip?
It was hot. It was real hot. It was like high 20s, almost 30, I think, the one day.
How do you handle that? Like, sorry, as somebody who gets overheated quite fast, standing outside at the waste management, you weren't overheating?
I run cold. So, like, for me, it's kind of never hot enough. Like, I can handle any kind of really heat. So, it wasn't a problem for me also when you're just crushing beers.
True.
That kind of stuff all floats away.
But you don't have a tan or anything? Like
No, I also don't tan very well.
Really?
No. Very ghost-like.
That tournament is on a lot of people's, like, sports fan bucket list. Did you get the hype? Was this your first time at?
Yeah, it was my first time there. Yeah, like I think like get the hype is an interesting thing because I think a lot of people that would want to go like just want to go because they hear it's a crazy good party. And the party side of it is like a little overrated. Like one, Scottsdale and like the ASU area, like those bars and stuff, like you don't need a big event like this for them to be rocking. So if you just want to go to Arizona to party, you can probably find a cheaper weekend to do so.
Sure.
But if you're like a golf fan, like, oh my God, it's unbelievable, man.
And like what, 5 of the last 10 years or something have gone to playoff holes too, which is pretty exciting for the Sunday.
Yeah. And again, like because it's such a big event, like the kind of amenities around the tournament are really, really cool. Like even when you get into areas where it's quieter and it's not like kind of the 4 or 5-ish party holes with big grandstands, like even though those areas are like really, really cool and you can get beers really easily. But like the golf course is beautiful, super walkable. I think me and my buddies walked like over 20 kilometers in the day just because we were ripping around the course so many times.
Sick.
But like if you're a golf fan, I would say like don't wait to do it. It's
Really?
unreal.
Whose swing impressed you the most? Like, who were you like, holy shit, that's nice?
Yeah.
Oh, like honestly, as crazy as it is, there's one guy, Dan Brown, who's like a pretty low ranked golfer, but still a pro. We sat on the range and watched him for a few minutes, and he was just hitting 3-woods. And it's like when you watch one of the pros on the range and you see the way he's just effortlessly like, and he's talking to his caddy or like want to hit a draw, do this, whatever, and he just perfectly does it every time. It's like, God damn, these guys are good. And even like being on the course and watching guys kind of maneuver their way around it, like there was a time and it was like, you know, the distance of me to you away, like 5-6 feet, where Sepp Straka is like in the rough, kind of sideways. There's 2 trees a little bit in front of him. He's probably like 220 out. Just dot right on the green, and it's like, man, that just looked so easy for him. Like he didn't even blink lining up the shot. He's like, yep, I know exactly what I'm doing. Gone. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy how
there
good
was
they
a
are.
shot. I think it was Scheffler on like 11 or 12 where he was pretty much like in a bush, the ball. And not only did he out it, like I would have tried to chip it maybe 15, 20 yards out, get it safely on the fairway. I think
I
it
would
was
have
like,
picked it up and put it on the fairway.
right. He was 190 out and rolled it up onto the green. And I'm like, these guys are truly like next level incredible.
Yeah.
And like even what they view as misses, like we followed Nick Taylor, the one Canadian, for all 18 holes. We started on
Sweet.
He started on 10, so we started on 10 with him and ripped the whole course with him. Like when he would be like disappointed with a drive, it wouldn't even be like because he hit it right, hit it left. It'd be like, oh, he hit it too far. He wanted to be in a flat spot. Now his lie's not good. And like he'd almost like know it off the tee that like he'd hit it and like kind of like bang his club, like damn. And you're like, that's right down the middle. But he's upset with like it's crazy to watch them like do their craft in person like that
Yeah.
when you can pick up little details.
Was this your first ever PGA event?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
sweet.
So like that too, right? Like I'm such a big golf fan. All my buddies are big golf fans. That like getting to do that and see how everything goes behind the scenes was really cool.
Was there anything disappointing? Like when I watch that on TV and I'm looking at the people that are spectators, I'm like, are they really getting enough? Because the ball goes so far, you follow them around. Like, what was something that you were like, oh, I thought this would be cooler, or this is actually quite underwhelming? Everything was great.
Honestly, nothing. Like I don't know. I was just like I just loved it. Like
Yeah.
even like the tee shots sometimes would be like a little bit hard to like track the ball as it went
Right.
away, but still like you watch their swing and the noise the club makes when they hit it is just like perfect every time. Like I was just a kid in
Giddy.
a candy shop. Yeah, I just loved every second of it.
Any
much were
celebrities?
Uh,
We're both so excited.
I didn't see any celebrities.
Okay.
Beers were only $12
Oh, that's
for
not
like
bad.
the 16-ounce kind of metal cans. So
Yeah.
like even with conversion, that's not terrible. But
We'll take it.
That tournament has the reputation of being like a party tournament, right?
Right.
And like in the past, it's kind of lost the plot a little bit as maybe going a little too far. But I was talking to a guy who told me that even on the party holes now, like 16, if you're in a suite, you have like a wristband. And he said you tap it every time you get a drink. And they were cutting people off in the suites. 8 drinks, no ifs, ands, or buts for the whole day. You could have 8 beers and then your wristband would stop working and they'd stop serving you, which is crazy.
That
The
sounds
general
that's
admission-
breakfast.
I know the general admission areas, you could definitely drink more than that. But if you were like in one of those spots that's deemed like a party spot, they like were crazy vigilant, like cutting people off and like even checking IDs. Like, I mean, I'd look like, you know, young. I get ID'd a lot.
Yeah.
I went and got one of the wristbands and they were like, oh, like once you get this, you'll never get ID'd again. And still there'd be bartenders who were like, don't believe your wristband. ID again. So it's crazy how hard they crack
Really?
down on booze. Yeah.
They've seen some stuff.
I heard
yeah.
the VIP experience there is like one that if you can sort it out, it's pretty awesome. Like if you can get into one of those boxes, that's the first story I've heard that like
Yeah.
it doesn't sound as awesome.
Yeah, well, and even like, again, like I went there because I wanted to like watch the golf. If you're in one of those VIP areas, you're stuck on one hole,
Yeah.
watching one shot all day. Like you're gonna maybe see if you get one of the boxes on 18, you get to see the approach shots on 18, and like that's it. So like for me, like that would lose the appeal of it. Like I wanted to be out and about and like see different shit. Right?
See the course, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get into the Winter Games. Team Canada, the women's Canada takes on U.S. U.S. has had our number the last year, and you can tell by the odds too. I was looking this morning. I think Lisa made a bet on Team Canada, but
It wasn't anything crazy though.
they're underdogs though significantly. And now with Poulin out, where are we at with that game?
Well, yeah, no Marie-Philippe Poulin definitely hurts. I think, I mean, listen, the women's tournament, it's one of those things where however the round robin plays out, you kind of know you're just going to get to a point where it's Canada, USA playing for the gold at the end. Like there's a couple countries, Sweden's got a little bit better, Finland's got a little bit better. I think the PWHL and the existence of that has helped with some of those countries because like the really good players in Finland and Sweden are now in North America playing a high level of competition all year or a higher level of competition than they've played in the past. So I do think the gap is closing to some extent, but it's still not quite there. So like today, Canada, USA, as much as you would love to win and shake off some of the demons of the last few best on best games that you've had against Team USA, it doesn't matter all that much. Like you just kind of want to not get blown out so that, again, you can get to the medal round and not run into Team USA earlier than expected. But these two teams are going to finish 1-2 in the standings. It'll be whatever. They'll meet in the gold medal game. Today just doesn't really matter in my eyes.
We were laughing pretty hard at the content we're putting out of McDavid. Like, he's such a star that even just him walking up the stairs instead of taking the escalator, people are like, wow, he's a true athlete. And it's got 2,000 likes on Oilersnation Daily Face-Off social media. I'm like, we're all obsessed with McDavid.
It's ridiculous.
So when is the first game? It's this week on
Thursday morning.
Yes.
And then Friday afternoon are our first 2 games. They're looking at the one thing that we've seen so far, and I know that they closed off practice yesterday or 2 days ago. So the last we saw, it was Tom Wilson with Celebrini and McDavid.
Yeah.
That line to me makes a whole bunch of sense. Where are you at?
I'm surprised they put Celebrini in that spot, actually. I kind of thought they'd go with maybe a little bit more of a veteran. I mean, Celebrini's obviously having an unbelievable season, but he's 19. Like, throwing him up on what is essentially your top line for an Olympic Games is crazy. So I really didn't think they were going to do that. And listen, you want to put guys like Tom Wilson makes so much sense, right? He's basically just a Zach Hyman guy where he'll go forecheck hard, create space, create turnovers, go to the net, all those things. Like, that's great. But the reason I'm surprised by Celebrini is maybe even not so much a knock on Celebrini and what he could do with McDavid, but I thought they'd go with more of a veteran guy to keep Connor maybe more comfortable. Like the example I kind of used was like, you know, early on this season with the Oilers, when they were kind of running through like the Mangiapanis and the Fredericks and all these guys were getting different looks with Connor McDavid, he wasn't shooting the puck a lot. And I think he takes the onus on himself to, like, when there's maybe a younger guy or a more inexperienced guy there, he wants to dish the puck around and move it and get everybody involved, versus once they put him back with Hyman and Nugent Hopkins, Connor McDavid started shooting the puck again. He got more comfortable. He maybe doesn't feel like he needs to play someone else's game. He just says, hey, I know the 2 guys with me are smart enough, good enough to go do their thing. I'm going to go out there and just be a little bit more free. So that's why I thought like maybe a Reinhardt or maybe putting Marner back up there. I mean, Marner assisted on that game-winning Four Nations goal. I thought they'd value maybe like the comfort for McDavid a bit more, but still, Celebrini's like 5th in the league in scoring. Like, it's hard to argue with putting that guy up there.
Well, there is something super exciting about seeing like the biggest name in hockey with the potential next biggest name in hockey. Like, there was even something special about Crosby and McKinnon playing with him back in the day in a very similar kind of way, like this East Coast legend and then the next East Coast legend coming up. It sounds like they have those 2 separated at this point. How about Sidney Crosby as a third-line center?
Well, I mean, that's quite the luxury. And the other thing I kind of like is it's a bit of a curveball from your top 6. Like, McDavid, Celebrini, and Wilson are going to play fast, right? They're going to be moving the puck really quick. And that second line, I really like Nick Suzuki up with Nathan McKinnon, because Suzuki can play a really fast game too. But then you go to that third line and it's like Marner, who's a bit more of a methodical player. Mark Stone's a little bit more obviously slow, but like plays a slower style of game. And Sidney Crosby, I mean, at his age, he's 40 years old now, or getting close to 40. Like, he's not exactly a burner. So I think it's interesting that John Cooper has that third line together in a way that is just built so much differently than the rest of the team. But I am curious, like, I think that will work really, really well against the Switzerlands and the Czechias. And I mean, France on Sunday, they're just going to blow out France. It'll work really well against those teams. I'm curious in the medal round, though. Like, when you get to a Team USA or a Team Sweden who has a lineup full of fast NHL players, I'm curious if that third line ends up sticking or if they move things around a little bit.
Yeah,
that's fair.
The way they're talking about Crosby too, like he's this like old decrepit dinosaur, and then they're like Celebrini is fresh out of the womb.
Yeah, what was the tweet you read the other day? It was like,
oh man,
Celebrini was born on Friday.
Yeah, here comes Crosby, an ancient dinosaur. And there, look at Celebrini. He was born last Friday.
Well, he was, because he's 19, right? So like he was born in what, like 05 or no, less than that. Oh my God, like
he's a baby.
07?
What? That's the year I graduated.
Like he
06, I bet, unless he's had his birthday already. This year.
That's crazy.
June 13th, 2006.
Okay.
Okay.
The chat is saying they think the third line is going to score so many goals. Like, people are convinced that they're going to come through.
Well, like you said, the change of pace will be really interesting.
I don't think that's how they're going to use him, though. I think that's your shutdown line. Like, again, Sidney Crosby, great at winning faceoffs, all that. Mark Stone, bit of physicality. Mitch Marner, I mean, for all his detractors, he's an elite defensive forward.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of, I think, more of your, hey, they're going to eat the shit in the D zone and take some hard matchups so that when we flip play and we're back the other way, getting the ozone draws, like, Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, high
Sure.
pace, high tempo. So I don't know if they're going to be leaned on to score all that much. I think it'll be a third line that, again, has to kind of eat the shit.
Okay, I've got one Oilers question before we let you get out of here. And that is, I did the math yesterday, and we're on pace for a 90-point season this year if our winning percentage stays the exact same as it's been, which is a coin flip if you make it or not. How many points do you think this year in the Pacific it'll take to lock in a spot?
I'll say 96 gets you into one of the Pacific Division spots. So the Oilers are going to have to play better, obviously. I mean, we're at the Olympic break, and they have lost more games than they've won this season. That's insane. Loser points are definitely helping them out a little bit in this race. But yeah, I think 96, like, again, Calgary and Vancouver, I don't think are going to be good for a ton of wins down the stretch. That means a lot more points should kind of float up to the top. So I think we'll see the pace increase from what it is right now because they're on a 90-point pace and they're second in the division. Like, that's also an insane thing at this point in the year. And the East has beaten the crap out of the West so far this year, but that's going to change a bit down the stretch when you start to play in your own conference and in your own division more. So you're going to need a better pace. I think probably 96 or 98 gets you into one of those top 3 spots.
That's a tough, like, I think that would equal out to like 14-11 record or something, 14-10 record.
Yeah. I mean, they need to start winning more than they're losing.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to make it into the playoffs with a losing record. Like, that's just not how it works. Like, that's what makes this last stretch so frustrating, right? Because they finally win 3 games in a row. And Liam and I pop champagne on the show. We're so excited. And then they just immediately lose 3 straight.
And we can hear your champagne popping from
They
our
do?
studio.
Yeah, we do
yeah.
upstairs.
We heard the pop. Like, it was so clear. I was like, oh, they're celebrating.
When we get back from the break, we have 4 pretty winnable games to start, and then it switches immediately to like 4 of the best teams in the league. I think we got like Carolina,
Dallas,
Vegas, and who else is
But
in
even
there?
those
Anyway.
3, when you come back, like, lesser teams, but all divisional opponents. Like, you rip through Anaheim, LA, and San Jose. Like, if you play like shit, you're going to be on the outside looking into the playoff picture.
Well, especially if you don't clean up at least 2 of those in the first 4 games. It's the Hurricanes, then the Golden Knights, then the Avalanche, then the Stars for the next 4 after that. Like,
Well,
Jesus.
Avalanche and Stars have both had their way with us already this year, so that's not ideal. The other thing, too, if Canada were to make a gold medal game, it's on the 22nd, and I think the Oilers play on the 25th is when they come back.
dang.
Shit, they
Okay,
do,
well, you
yeah.
have Connor McDavid, who would win a gold medal on the 22nd.
Yep.
Probably fly back whatever time on the 23rd. And I get that the time change helps you when you're coming back this way.
Yes,
But
it does.
I'm curious if he's going to be in the lineup for that first game.
Or he said he was taking his what is it called? Melatonin
Yeah.
gummies on the plane.
Okay.
He's going to be prepared to come back and play.
They play back-to-back nights when they get back to
That too, like
25, 26, Anaheim, then LA.
It's 3 and 4, right? Because then you're just day off and you're in San Jose. Like, for a jet-lagged Connor McDavid to have to just hop back over and then like 36 hours after landing back in North America to have to play 2 straight hockey games. Like, he's Connor McDavid, and I'm sure he's going to sit there and say, no, I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm playing. But like, there's a little part of me that's like, ooh, is that the smartest thing for the Oilers to do? Or could they have to try to potentially win the easy part of that schedule without Connor McDavid?
Right.
And it's not even that easy because the Ducks and Kings are both pesky.
With Draisaitl maybe making the gold medal game against him too.
That would be awesome.
I mean, it would be awesome. It would be bad for this part of the schedule for the Oilers.
Yeah, as much as I want Germany to do well, you almost do kind of want to be like, all right, Leon, get to the quarters, and that's good enough.
Yep.
Fly
And then
back
go
home.
rest,
Yeah.
please.
You're doing some great coverage of the winter games. Where
Yeah.
can people find it?
Going to be doing a watch along of the game on Thursday over on Daily Faceoff, so you can watch Liam and I doing that. Post game shows with Jeff Merrick after every Canada game. Pre-game shows with Carter Hutton. So plenty of stuff going on over on Daily Faceoff. A lot of Canada-centric stuff.
Sweet. And then ONE today, as per usual.
ONE today, Dave Pagnotta is going to swing by, talk to us a little bit about some Oilers trade talk and what they could be looking to do coming out of the freeze in a few weeks.
Okay.
Thank you for taking some time with us. Good to have you back.
Yep.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, Tyler. All right, people in the chat wondering where Tyler got his hoodie because they love it. Nationgear.ca is where you can get yours. That's also where you can go and bid right now for the Ben Stelter Foundation. There is an option on there for you to win hanging out with us, being here, watching the sauce shakedown, going for lunch with us as well. And Northside Norm said he's already bid on it. And we've also got Kels and Dev who also want to bid on it. So let's
Sweet.
get that bidding war on if you want to bid or just donate. donate, that'd be awesome. Nationgear.ca.
You don't have to come and sit in for the entire program.
No,
That's 2 hours of just sitting and watching us. But whatever you'd like. If you want it to be the last half hour of the show, we'll party with you and then head downstairs and have a great bite at Dog Patch.
Yep. So this is the 4th annual brunch for Ben as well. This is in support of the Ben Stelter Foundation. So you can learn more. Purchase tickets to that, nationgear.ca. Lots of things happening at nationgear.ca. Get your swag. Get your McHuge shirt. Get your La Bamba hoodies.
And lock in your spot for our nation vacation as we're heading to Vegas March 24th to 27th. And you can actually just do an event only. What are we calling it? Experience package, which means if you've got like WestJet points that you want to use, maybe you have a connection to a hotel, you want to stay on your own, that's fine. You can do whatever you need to do, but you can lock in to have the experience with us that everybody else that's traveling with us will have, going to the game, the watch party, the party at Circa in the big swim up bars. And I've just seen pictures of this place. It looks absolutely terrific, though.
I'm so excited.
So get locked in. Come with us, March 24th to 27th. Hell yeah. Nationgear.ca.
All right. We've got our second guest who's here. We will be right back as we invite Tim in.
Sure.
So be prepared to learn about a pretty cool guy doing a really cool thing here in the city. Be right back.
I could hear
What?
your nose whistle.
Mine?
Yeah,
I have a nose whistle?
Well, you didn't know the mics were on and you're just sitting
Wait, let me try. Hold on. Everyone be quiet for a second. Oh, no.
It didn't whistle that bad.
You want to know what it is? It's because we only waxed one of my nostrils the
Yeah.
other week on the show.
That's true.
We got to finish the
I
job.
don't know why you wouldn't have done both.
I don't know. Because it didn't even hurt that bad. Truly, it didn't.
Our next guest is brought to you by Southview Acura, family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Southview offers a great selection of premier, new, and pre-owned Acuras and more, backed by expert service you can trust. Find out why at Southview Acura, luxury meets reality.
Okay, our second guest of the day. We're so excited to learn more about this guy. We discovered him through Default Dan that works here at Oilersnation and hockeyfights.com. And he's like, you got to learn about this guy. He's doing the coolest thing. As soon as we learned about him, I was like, we're getting him on the show.
Yeah.
I need to know what the heck is going on. Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. We got Tim Leeche in the house.
Yeah, say guys, just rubbing shoulders with Edmonton royalty here. Was that Tyler Yaremchuk?
Yes, it was.
Crazy. Yeah, you know, I it's awesome. It's cool being in the studio here. I was going on the internet and I was looking at some of your guys' old shows and crazy. Jeff, what was his name? Jeff
Nadeau?
No, Mazakowski or I can't. The bottle cap art guy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
That was
Jam bottle cap art.
so amazing. Like
Yeah.
I was incredible. Like I was watching it and he was talking about how it took him 6 years to do that first piece, and I'm just like, how does it take 6 years to draw on a bottle cap? Like, it must be super detailed or something, right? And then you showed the picture, and it's I'm like, oh, I get it.
This
Oh, you
makes
thought
sense.
he did art on a bottle cap?
At first, that's how
Yeah.
I interpreted it, but I was like, holy, that mosaic
Yeah.
that he had, the Connor McDavid one, and the Abraham Lincoln with the newspaper.
Incredible, hey?
That was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I was like, I was absolutely like blown away.
No, he's a cool he's a cool guy.
It's cool to see like a success story like that too. Now
Yeah.
that he's like really making a great living for himself, and he deserves to be.
Yeah,
It's
even
awesome.
him being here being like, oh, I don't want to tell you how much they go for. We're like, be proud of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
worked so
That's,
hard.
worth every penny. But
yeah.
success stories like Ray Jansen too. That's
Yes.
an inspiring story. Like she got her legs taken off by a car in October. Like I mean, just to have that kind of mental outlook and the positivity after
Fortitude.
something so traumatic happened. If I ever have a traumatic incident like that happen to me, I'm just going to be like, well, you know, what would Ray Jansen do right now?
Exactly.
Try
She
to-
can be an inspiration to others.
100%. Total
No, it's really
inspiration.
cool. But tell us what you're doing
And
and why.
So yeah, the Streets Initiative. Okay, so what the Streets Initiative is it's kind of a grassroots, community-focused nonprofit company that I set up about 5 years ago, and it centers around me running every street in the city, every street, alley, and paved path in the city of Edmonton, and then for every kilometer that I run, I donate $1 to a local Edmonton charity, and the charity is switched up every 2 months or so. Like generally speaking, it's every 2 months. There's been exceptions because there's been a few hurdles along the way that I've had that I've extended certain periods for certain people. But it's basically I feature just a local Edmontonian on the website. They pick a charity, and then for that 2 months, my $1 pledge and any other donations that come into the website get donated to whatever that charity for the couple months was. So yeah, right now it's passionate Edmonton optometrist Cal Ramahi who's chosen Micah's Birdhouse.
Okay.
And this is why I have the featured Edmontonian pick.
Smart.
Pick the website. I wouldn't have known about Micah's Birdhouse. I don't know the first thing about birds, but after I read about it and looked into it, it's like, yeah, these birds need help. So it's great. So
I love that because it's true. Usually, if it was just you choosing the charities, there's so many charities out there you don't even know exist.
100%. Like if I was picking the charity all the time, it would end up being a little bit contrived, and it would always be the big charities who are also deserving. Like you got
Totally.
the Stolleries and the food bank, of course, they're deserving. But then you get into the smaller ones like Micah's Birdhouse and a few of the other ones that are like kind of listed on the website there. They deserve it too. And after COVID, they were really struggling getting any kind of donations. So if you're one of the smaller charities, it was difficult. So God to help out in just even a small way.
Well, and I think even like you just look at the world over the last 10 years, and it seems like people have a lot less expendable income, which means a lot less people are comfortable donating, and rightfully so, if they're having a rough time getting by every month.
100% Ryder. 100%. And also added to that is I think people are inundated with requests to donate money. Like you go to Walmart and you buy like a flat of Coke and then you go to the till and they're asking you to donate, and you got people calling you and people coming to your house. So yeah, it's I think people are sometimes put off a little bit by that, but
I think the way you're going about it is really great to feature these different local charities that could use some attention and some help. So I looked at your map yesterday on your website.
Yeah, this is really cool, by the way. What is your website if people are watching and they're like, I want to see the map?
My website is www.thestreetsinitiative.org.
Okay.
And I think personally the map is the coolest part. I said, like, when I brought you guys a veggie tray, I was going to bring a drink like that other guy brought.
The Caesars?
The Caesars. But the only thing weaker than my Caesar game is my tech game. So I had a friend who helped me set up that website, my friend Neil. And I do update my website, but I give him 100% of the credit for getting it set up because I could not I could not do that.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, these are the roads that he's ran already?
I know. We zoomed in. We're like, he ran by our house. We were so like pumped. We were like, our house is famous. Tim ran by it.
It's crazy, man. So I checked your Instagram the other day too, and you were saying that your intention was to do a 10-kilometer run through an industrial area. It ended up being 14 kilometers.
Yeah.
And the industrial areas must be a little boring compared to like the river.
Some stunning homes.
You know what? I don't know. I would say yeah. Like it's not as picturesque, but it's still interesting because you always seem to come across something.
What's the weirdest thing you came across? Like truly, if you think back,
The weirdest
things that you're like even wildlife. Like, tell us some stories.
I got a good wildlife story for you guys later, if we come back to it. But I would say like there's been a few strange things that I have seen. There's this in particular though. There's this and there's going to be people that are probably tuned into the show right now that know about this, but there is a house in the southeast portion of the city. I can't remember exactly where it is now, but if you look at it, it looks like a normal house. Like if you squint your eyes, it's kind of like a normal house where you put your hand up. But the owner of this house, it's just a normal bungalow or bi-level or something, but he built like a castle.
We talked about that on our show the other week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we saw a video of like the inside of it.
We saw an inside look of it. He was a dentist.
And it sounds like they used to have like swinger parties there.
Get out of here.
And like
Yeah.
get it on in the castle
I'll send you the
portion.
link.
It's a wild story.
They have an upper level that the floor is glass and you can see down, and that's where people would like get it on, and people would be underneath partying and they
Wow.
just like look up. I'll send you the link.
According to the
story.
guy that
This
made
is
the
hearsay.
video.
This is hearsay.
Yeah.
More to the story. I like it. That's
But you've
cool.
ran past it, so that obviously
I
catches
have.
your eye.
Stopped me in my tracks. I was like, wow, that is the crazy, like points for originality.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
for sure.
Totally. Why not, eh?
Yeah, why not? Right?
Have a little fun.
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah.
So have you always been a runner? What started this?
Yeah, I guess this goes back to when I was a kid. It was just I sort of enjoyed it. Like I started running in just the high school, or sorry, not high school, but elementary cross country, and I always enjoyed it and kind of did it the whole time, but kind of got away from it. And then when I met my wife, she got me onto the, let's see, what was it? It was I either ran the St. Albert 10 miler back, it would have been, 2004, 2005, or maybe it was the Regina half marathon. I can't remember, but either way, one of those was sort of the kind of the catalyst for me running a lot more. And I've got some family members with running pedigree in the group, so it was easy. I enjoy it, and I've kind of always done it, and it's a great way to for me to stay in shape, because like genetically, if I didn't run, I think I'd probably be like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
my
this
diet is terrible.
This is keeping you accountable too, because you're like, okay, now I got a website. Now people know about the map. I got to actually get up and get this done. So what started that initiative? Like, what made you go, I'm going to run every street in Edmonton?
Okay, it's that's a two part answer. The first is I was out in Hardisty. I work in the oil and gas industry, and I was sitting in my truck on site one day, and I got a text from my friend Jason Fu, and he sent me this article on a man down in San Francisco named Ricky Gates, and Ricky Gates ran every street in San Francisco, and I had heard of his story before, but for some reason it didn't resonate, and this time it did, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool to run every street in Edmonton, because there's people that have lived here their whole lives, and how much of the city do you actually see?
Right.
People stay in the same areas all the time, and I think it'd be sort of fun to try. And then the other part was I saw an interview with Grant Fuhr one time, and Grant Fuhr had said, if you're ever in the position to be able to give back to your community, you should. And so I kind of married those together, and I figured I'll run every street, but maybe if I donate $1 for every kilometer it takes, we can kind of help out that way too. And I honestly thought it was going to take me a couple years. I think I told my friend Jason, have this done in 2 years, and it's been about 5 now, and I've still got probably a couple years to go. But I'm not trying to set any records for getting it done fast. So it's just I'll get it done. I've got lots of things that I do on top of that, and just
Do you get concerned at all with how fast the city's growing at times? That like,
Well, you can see it on that map.
Yeah.
Like you'll there'll be an
true.
area that I've technically done, but you can see just why would he skip that part? And the reason I did is because that part is brand new. So when it's all done, I'll have to go back and get all the little pieces I missed, because there are some spots like in Mill Woods, like that place is a warren of streets and alleys, and so there's the odd block that I missed that I'll go back and get, and then I'll also cover all the new areas that got built.
Saucy Amber in the chat says, I live in the empty void of his map. I'll look out for him.
Perfect.
Oh,
Now
nice.
people are going to be waiting for, they're going to be hitting refresh every day. Has he ran past me yet? What's been your favorite street? What sticks out the most? Anything?
I you know what? A lot of it is the same, but every neighborhood does have sort of its own sort of personality. I think I've really enjoyed running around sort of the White Ave area, because you've got all the older buildings and you've got the trees that kind of canopy the streets, and it's a really those grown mature areas are really picturesque and really pretty. And of course, the most underrated thing in North America is Edmonton's River Valley.
Right.
Like like we're blessed having that.
I know.
If people don't think it is, I would disagree that it's probably the best. I think it's the best park in the world.
Wow.
Like it's so good.
Yeah.
And I'm a biased Edmontonian, so
Of course,
take
but
that
still-
for what it's worth, right?
No, but for sure. I remember we were running that back in the day a bit, but my daughter would constantly want me to carry her, like piggyback, and it just
Ruined the experience.
beat the hell out of my knees. So that's when
You
I
gotta go
stopped
back.
running with her.
Yeah.
Now she can run, maybe.
That's funny.
So
So cool. How can people help? Like, can people help you with the dollar donations? Are you raising money at all?
Yeah, there's a couple ways for sure. Like obviously, if you go to the website and make a donation, that's the most obvious way. There's always good charity. The way I look at it, there's always every charity's worthy of a donation. But
But it's your dollar per kilometer.
well, it's my dollar per kilometer, but also the donations have come in. So like I've raised about $26,000 so far.
Good for
but
you.
only 6,000 has been from actual running kilometers.
Right.
But the other way is, and I kind of struggle with this sometimes, is that like I'm busy with my job, and so sometimes I'll get close to the end of the month, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to feature a new Edmontonian on the website, and so it's
Okay.
Like, so if anybody's got a cause, we're not going to be generating like life-changing amounts of money, but every little bit helps. So if you've got a cause that you're passionate about, or
Did you hear
or
that,
anything,
Saucers?
that's right. Yeah, just get a hold of me. Just shoot me a DM, and I'll fit you in.
okay, where
And-
can people find you on socials?
Yeah, like we're on Instagram. If people were to send you a direct message, where can they follow you?
My Instagram handle is the Streets Initiative.
Perfect.
Sweet.
So yeah, go check it out.
Default Dan says, will you ever run the Hen Day?
I've done a large portion of the Hen Day already.
You have, eh?
Really?
Yes. It was actually one of the portions, the Hen Day, the White Mud, the Yellowhead. Those are the portions of this challenge that caused me a little bit of anxiety before. But I know everybody's got a different level of risk that they're willing to accept, and for me, I kind of mitigate that by running portions of the Hen Day very, very early in the morning on weekends. So
Smart.
It's basically a parking lot, but yeah, still obviously carries its risk. Like when you're running along and you see like a big piece of retread from a semi truck laying there on the ground.
That's scary.
Yeah, but worth it. I mean, there's far more dangerous and risky things to do. But yeah, that is part of Edmonton. It's part of the streets. So yes, I'll complete that.
Oh, good for you, man. That's so cool. And you can follow along on the journey. Hit us up with that website one more time.
www.thestreetsinitiative.org.
Tell us this animal encounter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. So last September, I think it was. It's not got to do with me running or anything, but they recently completed the walking bridge that connects the Edmonton River Valley Trail to the Fort Saskatchewan Nature Trail, kind of where I live. And it's right by the Quarry Golf Course. And in the mornings, there's like no light there, so it's incredibly dark. And I was riding my bike to work, and I was coming across the bridge, and I turned onto the dark portion of the path. And so I'm cruising along, and it's pitch black. I've got my light, and I came around a corner, and on one side you've got like a fence, and on the other side you've got this thick canopy of trees. But I come flying around the corner, probably 35 or 40 kilometers an hour, and there's 4 or 5 deer right in the middle of the path. And so like, oh man, I'm doomed, right? And so I jam the brakes, and they kind of get spooked and scatter. But then this fawn ran right in front of my bike just as it was going by, and I smoked it. I hit this deer, and I flipped over on my bike, and just like that. I flipped over just like that. There we go. How do you tighten this thing?
Reese.
If you just hold it.
I think we got it.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, we're good.
We don't need Reese.
We're good, Reese. Thank you, though.
So I hit this deer, and I flipped over and it caused a bunch of damage to my bike, and I hope I didn't hurt the deer, though.
Yeah.
That was the thing that I was concerned about. But they all ran away, and I called animal control later. My wife said you should, just in case. Yeah, but so anybody down in the River Valley, be careful, because there is a lot of wildlife.
And they come out of nowhere.
For sure.
Out of any animal that you might have ran into, like that's probably one of the best ones for your outcome.
Yeah.
Like
I would say,
if you came around the corner and saw some moose, I don't know if they'd like you quite as much.
A cougar.
Or a scatter.
Or a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
I thought, I swear I thought I saw a cougar outside the house yesterday, but it was just somebody and their dog, and I couldn't see the person.
Right.
Because they had like a lengthy leash, but it was like a yellow colored lab of some sort, but it was so far away from me. I was like, is that a cougar?
Man, it's crazy. Like this was a few months ago. There was an animal that ran in the back path, and I could just barely see it through the fence. And it was so last minute that I saw it, but it was so big. And in my mind, I was like, there was no human with that animal. And it could have been a coyote, but I still was like, I'm going to post it in the community chat. If anyone's missing a large gold colored dog, like I don't know if it was a dog, and it ended up helping a family find their dog. Like I had the location and everything. So it's smart to like you said, reach out to animal control, because you never really know.
Yeah,
you could help save an animal or help a family find their pet. It's kind of cool.
Thank you very much for taking some time to come in with us. Thank you for bringing us treats. We appreciate it. And keep up the good work, man. Keep running those streets. I'm going to be watching that map. It's really incredible. If you head over to his
wear
website.
Reflective clothing and stuff too? Like do you have a specific outfit you wear? People can see, will people be able to see you if they're driving by?
Well, kind of my go-to shirt is this Melissa's 10K shirt that I got back in 2007. And I still wear it religiously. It's just ripped to shreds. So if you ever see a guy like a hobo running down the street or ripped shirt, it's probably me, but
that's Tim.
But no, I will, like on the busy streets, have like a light.
Very cool.
That flashes and stuff. But yeah, appreciate the opportunity for letting me come on your show. This is awesome.
Yeah. You'll have to come back when you complete it.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Hopefully we'll still have a job here.
I'm sure you will. It's a good show.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Okay, awesome.
So make sure you're following along, and thank you so much for taking the time to come in.
Thanks very much.
We will be right back. Saucers, don't go anywhere. That's so cool.
Breathing with that nose into that microphone.
I know.
Welcome back, Saucers. Awesome story there. I like that guy.
Speaking of walking long distances, did you hear about the Buddhist monks that have just completed their walk from Texas to Washington, D.C.?
No, how long is that?
It took them almost 3 months. There was about 12 of them. And this is, I thought I was chronically online. I did not know about this story.
Right.
No clue. They just completed the walk. 2,000 miles. You don't think that's a big deal?
I feel like it's a kind of a big deal, but it's not like groundbreaking. Curtis Hargrove from this area.
Yeah.
He's from like St. Paul, if I'm not mistaken. The Bonneville area. Mm-hmm. That guy, he'll run marathons in high heels. That to me is a wilder story than going walking for a couple months. I don't know. Also, Nothing against monks. But you're using the public roads to walk on. You paying taxes? You guys just out walking? Are you contributing to society? You just out for
Yes, they're contributing to society. They're spreading peace.
Well, that's good.
They're saying the message is to slow down, write down that today is the day you will find peace, take deep breaths, and don't go on your phone in the morning. I heard a monk say that once.
I mean, good for them. Were they walking on paved roads?
Everyone's saying horrible take.
Okay. Listen, if you're raising money for something, I'm all on board. If you're just walking...
They're proving that we need more peace.
Who can afford to go for a 3-month walk, is what I'm saying. Nobody that I know can afford to just go start walking. They're very peaceful. They'd probably have a much better take than me on this situation. But just my thoughts.
Well, I think it's cool. They just got to Washington, D.C. from Texas. It's coming from the guy that takes the elevator to the second floor to go to the bathroom. Maybe you should take a walk. Find some peace.
Wow.
That was a good one, right, Reese?
No, don't.
Let's ask Battle. Did you like that, Bird?
That was fat shaming.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was, you need to go take a walk.
I use the stairs quite often. Sometimes I like to rock the elevator.
Everyone's mad at you in the chat. You need to make a public apology now.
No, I don't think I do. Okay, because they are monks, they have a higher power and a better bond with their spirituality, and that's awesome. I think there's lots of space for that in the world. And we need it. We need peaceful things to be happening. So
it's
this
good
is
for
good.
them to get out for walks too, because usually you'd think they'd get bored.
Listen, if they were a group of senior monks, then I'm on board.
They're pretty old.
Okay, well, good for them. Because, maybe they're retired. And they've contributed and worked hard, you know?
Ryder might want to look it up first.
Yeah, I should probably look it up first. Sorry, this is just my first take on this situation. Walking for 3 months seems like, unless you're raising money.
Maybe they are raising money.
Well, I guess you should have had more.
I guess so. I
More
just had the
info on
headline.
it.
I just
Yeah.
had the headline.
So this is Lisa's fault.
Whatever.
Go for a 3-month walk, why don't you? There's some other stories from around the world that maybe don't deserve as much attention as they're getting. A Miami resident named Louise Hoinkis has paid $50,000 to clone his Boston Terrier, Lucas, after the dog passed away. So he managed to get what was needed.
Is the dog the same? Is the personality the same?
He says it feels like he didn't miss a step.
What?
Like he says it's the same animal. It's not like it's talking. It has an accent now or something.
Well, that's my fear, is getting the same breed twice and not liking the second one.
Yeah, and I wonder, if you're in a different position financially, when he had the first Lucas, if he was just giving him, basic Costco dog food, but now he's, rich and he's giving him escargot.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Lucas would have, more of an attitude now. His shit don't stink a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, $50,000 is what he paid to have Lucas cloned.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first person to do this. This
Some
service...
celebrities do this.
Yes, Tom Brady has had it done.
Okay, who else?
Barbara Streisand.
That's who it is. I remember the story about Barbara's dogs.
And Paris Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
They've all cloned pets. If you're interested, it's a 7-month waiting list for the procedure.
And it's how much money?
$50,000 American, so $70,000 Canadian-ish. And scientists have to be able to extract the nucleus from healthy cells, place into an egg cell, and then they have another dog that carries. Which, that seems rude. You can't ask the dog if they want to be a surrogate.
It would be hard to be brought into this world with a personality that was given to you. You should be able to choose
the dog
your
doesn't
own.
The dog doesn't know
Yeah.
that they were cloned. I mean, if I was filthy rich, I'd want another Gordy. my dog.
He's perfect.
He's perfect.
He's literally perfect, except for that skin tag on his cheek.
And he can't play fetch. He's really shitty at fetch.
And he's kind of stinky. And very, very moody.
Yeah, he's super moody.
And he always wants to go in and out. And
no
in
recall.
And out.
No recall.
Oh, zero recall.
But
perfect. I think that's how everyone talks about their pets, right?
Other than all of that, that is a perfect dog.
He's right behind you. If anyone wants to take a look at him, he's a baby. Say something, Gordy. The mic's in your mouth.
The mic's right there.
Amazing grace.
I would have thought that it was more expensive to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they originally did it with a sheep. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
What
I
was
remember
big
the sheep.
story? I don't remember. Rosie? Was the sheep's name Rosie? Why do I remember that?
If you remember that, that is like the weirdest thing to even have kept in your memory.
Yeah.
First lamb cloned.
It was Dolly.
Dolly.
That's it. That's
Close.
it. And the technology was super new. I wonder if, like, within another 15, 20 years, if this is like a $2,000 procedure. If everybody's just popping out clones of their pets.
Before we're cloning pets, let's figure out their allergies. Because what the heck is happening with dogs now?
Yeah.
They're allergic to everything. Remember when
Kids,
dogs used to, you just like keep them on the veranda, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they weren't itchy. It's just you notice it because they're laying beside you now.
Yeah, they're like in bed with you.
They used to just get to scratch under the deck and nobody cared.
True.
So I don't know if it is that. I would say before everybody starts cloning their animals, think about rescuing all of the great animals that need a home already.
That's exactly what Norm said in the chat.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So maybe if you do plan to clone and if you can afford it, also rescue a couple. Two for one. Rescue 2, clone 1.
Shout out to Lance, who just said, anyone else remember the show Clone High? Yes. Unbelievable. We just got Fist and Tristyn given the... Clone High got a fist pump.
I think battle is what we decided for.
But he did the fist pump.
Okay.
So we call him that when he does the fist pump. Well, he's not going to do it anymore.
Oh, see, he doesn't like the nickname.
Fine.
Another story that is pretty wild that I came across is there's a guy who got arrested and sentenced to life in prison on Friday for murdering his ex-girlfriend, Rachel Vaughan.
It's always the boyfriend.
This is in England. Body cam footage from his capture has him crying, really upset. And they were like, why are you so upset? Probably should be because he just murdered his partner. He was pissed that if he's going to spend life in jail, he's not going to get to play the new GTA.
I knew it was going to have something to do with video games.
Okay, Columbine. What, and Marilyn Manson too, or?
I just had a feeling. I was like, it's
Grow
going to be
up.
something about a video game he can't play.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it.
That's a ridiculous take, but you're right.
I know.
Anyway, yeah, he's really upset that the November 2026 release date of Grand Theft Auto 6, he won't be around for. He'll be in jail.
That sucks.
Serves him right.
Shouldn't have killed your ex.
Exactly.
She
I
probably...
did see- Oh, sorry.
She probably would have gotten you that game for your birthday.
Yeah.
Reese?
There is because there's a ton of people like highly anticipating Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's a big deal.
And like there's people that are like terminally ill that they've like granted exceptions for that they're able to play like the early edition of it pretty much, and like because they won't make it until November sort of thing.
Whoa.
But yeah, like pretty cool that there's like an opportunity for some of these people.
So, are you saying they should do that for this guy?
Not for this guy.
No.
I'm saying they have the ability.
No,
they
I'm
won't
just
do
kidding.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what's cool. Speaking of people that are terminally ill, there's a new study that just came out.
Okay.
14% increase of doing something criminal because who cares?
Ah.
They're in that mentality where they're like, I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm going to rob a store. They're calling it the Breaking Bad effect.
I was going to say, don't you think a part of that is maybe like hoping to secure some financial stability for those that you
Family.
leave behind?
Yeah, I think it's it's a thing.
Rather than just like a who cares? It's like,
I think it can be a mixture. If they don't have a family.
Because that's what Breaking Bad, that's what his character got into it for.
That's right.
He was worried that he wasn't going to leave his family with enough money. Started dealing that meth.
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't been there? We've all done it.
What?
Researchers have discovered that people with below average cardiorespiratory fitness, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Face a staggering 775% higher risk of severe anxiety spikes when exposed to stressful situations. You want that one more time?
Yes.
Researchers have discovered that people with below average cardio face a staggering 775% higher risk of severe anxiety spikes when exposed to stressful situations.
Move your body.
Move your body. Get fit. You'll be able to handle anything that's thrown at you just a little bit better, even mentally.
I mean, that's what they say. But then you get in shape and then you're like, oh, I'm still sad.
Yeah, but not as sad.
Maybe.
I would think that, like, getting in shape, working on your fitness makes everyone feel better about things. Even if it's just, like, in super stressful situations.
That's fair.
So, well, a 775% spike is absurd.
I did a cardio class this morning.
And how are you feeling?
I haven't stopped talking about it. Do you
And
want to
you-
know how many steps I have already?
You also haven't yelled at me yet today.
4,500.
That's...
It's not even noon yet.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Should we keep blasting through some wild things that are making headlines?
Let's do it, and then let's get into 3 stars of anything.
I came across a story. Now, this is like
Oh, and we have to do the backtrack. We cannot forget the backtrack. That's coming up after these stories. No, we don't roll our eyes. First sign of divorce.
Christ's sake, I was already halfway through the story when you jumped in there.
We can't forget about backtrack. Load it up, Reese.
No, we're not backtracking. I'm halfway through my story already.
No, I know. I want him to just be ready to hit play after this epic story.
Nope.
I want to hear it.
I don't want to tell my story now.
Quick poll in the chat. Yes or no, do you want to hear Ryder's story?
No, we can't do that.
Because you know they're all going to say,
they
play
say
the
no,
back.
I'm going to be pissed.
They're going to say, play the backtrack.
I had a buddy the other day screenshot a picture of me during the show.
Okay.
And said, eat a Snickers.
Did you look cranky?
Wow, he said, does this mean that I look skinny or cranky? And he said both.
Oh, that's nice.
Kind of. Look at. We got so many yeses rolling in. They want to hear this wild story I came across online. This isn't like a news-worthy story. It's just somebody's Reddit encounter.
Nothing that you get from the sauce is worthy, probably.
Mom and Dad, please stop fighting, says Seb. Yep, I'd love to. It's your mom's fault.
I didn't do anything.
So this is a story I came across. The woman's name in it is Lisa.
If I go missing...
No, different story.
You know who did it.
Lisa was very happy when her 17-year-old daughter started dating her best friend's 18-year-old son.
Okay. That is exciting. I think that's every parent's dream is
If
their
they're a
kids
good
to
kid.
date if they're good people. Yep.
Yeah. Lisa's husband, Steve, wouldn't go for it.
Okay.
They couldn't figure out why Steve was so against this. After failing to convince his daughter not to date the boy, he had to come clean that the boy was actually his biological son, and that a relationship couldn't happen because they were half brother and sister. The son came from Lisa's best friend. Steve was able to see his son grow up without having to admit to the affair that he had had years before with Lisa's best friend. How intense is that story?
Do you know any couples where they have kids and then they're posting on Facebook years later and you're like, that's not their kid? Has that ever happened to you guys? And you're like, that's someone else's kid.
I don't really.
That looks
feel
like the
I've
best
ever thought
friend. That looks like best friend's genetics.
I feel like guys have way worse radars for things like this.
You don't pay attention to stuff like that?
I do have one buddy that I think he's a stepdad and he looks an awful lot like the kids. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how long have you guys known each other?
I think it's a thing.
That's the story. See, look at all the comments.
People love that story.
People were they're wild in the chat about that one.
It's a good story. My jaw fell to the floor. It did.
Okay, now we can get into the backtrack or what? Let's jam.
Okay, so these are all the inside jokes from last week's shows.
Lots of shout outs for y'all in it.
Yes, it's a good one. We hope you enjoy it. The backtrack made by AI.
This one I said when I heard it the first time, I would actually just listen to this driving around in my vehicle. Like
it's just as good as songs that won Grammys a couple weeks ago.
I'd say almost anyway. Let's crank it up.
Yep, let's do
The
it.
backtrack.
Baby.
Baby. Cruising through the week with the sauce on loud. Early morning laughs, yeah, our favorite sound. Chilling with the homies, Ryder Lisa, Reece. Sauce from the west, yeah, the east coast agrees. Bone and Ryder, yeah, you can call him that. All the sauces know this is where it's at. If you know, you know, yeah, you found your way. This the sauce every morning, every weekday. February started cutting carbs, testing willpower. Early morning, still a vibe around the 9 o'clock hour. Lisa's birthday weekend. Oilers in the mix, met some players, had some drinks, yeah, the timing click. Olympics coming fast, Team Canada snub hyman. Lisa doesn't know our Groundhog Day affects the timing. Grammys got reviewed, Bad Bunny caught her eye. She'll watch the Super Bowl, but it won't be for the game, no side. No, I'm with the forks, always seen everywhere. Cause walls take some home and the nation draws bare. 3 stars got weird when Reece had to pose. Wouldn't post it himself, so they dropped it on the show. Moon phase arguments, is it science or fate? Yeah. Hey, just another week full of sauce level taste. Yeah. Cruising through the week with the sauce on loud. Early morning laughs, yeah, our favorite sound. Chilling with the homies, Ryder Lisa, Reece. The sauce from the west, yeah, the east coast agrees. Bone and Ryder, yeah, you can call him that. All the sauces know this is where it's at. If you know, you know, yeah, you found your way. This the sauce every morning, every weekday. The fog dam pulled up, talking goalie fights, masks off, gloves flying, pure chaos on ice. Tyler Tuesday back, breaking down Oilers plays. Daily face-off confirmed, yeah, we getting them daily. Raylan Jansen share strength, courage from within. Now we got no excuses. Ever skip the gym? Fearless Fred from Toronto. Comic book glow, Oilers fan and Leafs stand still repping the show. Scott Bell for chirping, flames fresh off a win. Always an incredible guest, yeah, we lucky to have him. Liam Horrible knows his flags playing right along. Lisa knows her mags too, that battle was strong. Jeff Messeros with the bottle cap art turned a simple idea into a worldwide spark. Menzie slid through, talking hockey and rings. Another stacked up week of saucy things. Cruising through the week with the sauce on loud. Early morning laughs, yeah, our favorite sound. Chilling with the homies, Ryder Lisa, Reece. Sauce from the west, yeah, the east coast agrees. Bone and Ryder, yeah, you can call him that. All the sauces know this is where it's at. If you know, you know, yeah, you found your way. This the sauce every morning, every weekday. Bone and Ryder snacking, Super Bowl on the mind. Arguing over the best food to crush a game time. Dog turd, vacuum dreams, who's building the machine? Someone get a patent, yeah, it's what the world needs. Gave him McKenna breaking jaws with one punch. Whole hockey world stopped like, wait, what? Leafs fans packed the rink, yeah, the mood went down. Felt like Toronto all around downtown. Lisa dreamed she married McDavid one night. Woke up still convinced it felt real, felt right. 3 stars got strange childhood stories came out. Late start Wednesday, but the show was lights out. Another hockey tragedy, 3 young players gone. Left this earth too soon, heavy hearts for everyone. From laughs to the heavy, yeah, we show up the same. That's the sauce community, bigger than the game. Same crew, same mic, same sound. From the morning grind to the weekend wind down. If it happened this week, yeah, you know it stayed. We'll see you back here, same sauce, new day.
Hell yeah. There's
was
the
good.
backtrack for today.
I'm laughing at no carb February. Completely forgot about that. I had an extra large Italian sandwich yesterday for lunch.
Italian Center.
We tried.
Those sandwiches.
That reminds me, I haven't put my salad in the fridge. It's been in my purse for 2 hours.
Well, you should probably go and put it in the fridge.
I don't think it has any meat in it.
Yeah.
No, it's a Greek salad.
Is a Greek salad out of in your purse for 3 hours going to be tasty? I think it'll be wilted.
I don't know, but I got it from the Italian Center.
Yeah. That's fine where you got it from. That doesn't matter. You can go and put it in the fridge or not. Your choice.
What do you guys think? Does it need to be refrigerated?
Go put it in the fridge and I'll tell a secret about you while you're gone.
What kind of secret? A good one?
It's going to be juicy. So this... I'll just wait until she's out. Oh,
I think
Battle's doing it for you.
No, he's not.
What an angel.
It's in the brown purse on the chair.
the battle axe.
Thanks, Battle.
Watch out for all the other things in there.
A lot of tamps. You're going to have to swim through the tamps to find the salad. Just
Careful that you don't
Kidding.
bump anything in there. It'll start buzzing and walk away on you. Hey, is that purse walking?
What is happening?
It's kind of jumping.
Shout out to Tristyn. What a beauty. Bless him.
Okay, 3 stars of anything next?
Yeah,
What
let's
are we doing?
do it.
Okay, this is where we all draft teams of very important things. and
Very
then
specific things.
You decide which team wins by voting in the chat right after we put a poll up.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
Canada, USA women's hockey today at noon from Milan. And sadly, best player in the world on the ladies' side.
Yeah, that's
Arguably, I know that she was voted that in 2020. Marie-Philippe Poulin will not be in the lineup. Canada's captain got just hammered in the last game. Not drunk. Hit.
And it looked painful.
Lower body injury, too. So it must have been the way she fell into the boards. I don't know, because it was an upper body hit. But she looked rough. She tried to come back out on the power play and
Sucks.
couldn't do it. Anyway, maybe the team steps up for their captain. That happens occasionally. The rivalry between the women's teams, the Canada and U.S. team, is like a long-running, storied rivalry that is one of the best out there as far as sports goes.
So the theme today, it's a race to 5. Loser has to get pink eyelashes on their vehicle.
Do you remember Haley Wickenheiser's quote?
Oh, something about the jerseys on the floor of the change room?
They said, we found out just before the game that Team USA put our flag on the floor.
Right.
Just wondering now that we won, do you want us to sign it for you?
Epic. Questionable sound effect.
That's a cool sound effect. Hey, Reese?
I thought it was interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know what it's called. My one buddy does it all the time when he celebrates. And I've always liked it. You shake it a little bit. It's like...
What is happening?
Anyway, I think it's like a trombone, maybe. That's kind of what it resembles, right? And sounds like?
Seems legit.
Okay.
Seems legit. Interesting. Legit.
So today for 3 stars of anything, I'm sweating because I'm nervous
I'm
now.
sweating. It's hot in here.
3 stars of anything, best rivalries of all time.
Mm-hmm. Who gets first overall pick? Winner yesterday, I think, was...
Reese.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
It was Greasy.
Greasy Reese?
Uh-huh. Sorry for calling you that.
No, it's okay.
You got a new nickname, too.
I used to get called Greasy.
Oh,
Did you?
That's mean.
He's actually sad
There's just
about
not
it.
a whole lot of things that rhyme with Reese.
Fist and Tristyn in the background there. How you feeling about
Peace.
things?
Reese.
Okay.
That is a hard word to rhyme.
First overall pick for best rivalries. What are you going with?
Okay, for my first overall pick, best rivalries, I'm going to go with I'll go with Ovechkin versus Sidney Crosby.
Ooh.
It's been going on for like 20 years. These guys have literally been at the top of the game forever.
Yeah.
My entire life, pretty much.
And it has always been good.
Yeah.
There's never been like an off year or two. They've always been great.
And even like now looking at it, it's like, okay, Crosby might be the better player, but Ovechkin literally has the most goals in the NHL. Like these are 2 of the greatest players ever.
Dang.
It's almost, I mean, I understand some of these decisions are bigger than sports, but to have Russia in the Winter Games would have added to this rivalry for sure.
Yeah,
oh my
definitely.
gosh. The honorable mentions coming through in the chat are so much better than any of mine. Oh, what? We got to get to honorable mentions after.
Okay. I think one of them is one of mine. You're up first, Leeche. Go ahead.
Battle of Alberta.
Nice.
Battle of Alberta. Every time, there's an intense fight of some sort, goalie fights, the playoff series, it's just good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Battle of Alberta, baby.
I'm going to go with my first overall pick, Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo, in a very similar way.
They don't like each other?
That Ovi and Sid, well, it's not that they don't like each other.
It's an ego thing.
I don't think they love each other, but they've had this very similar Ovi Sid thing where people talked about which one is the greatest of all time, and both of them are in the conversation.
Okay.
Messi winning the World Cup at the last World Cup kind of solidified that maybe he is the GOAT. But then, I don't know, Cristiano constantly put up a fight and is probably making his last appearance for Portugal in the World Cup this year if they win it.
Does he still have the most Instagram followers in the world?
I think
he's up there.
See, that goats you in a certain way.
Oh, man, you're crushing it.
Lionel,
it's a good
Cristiano.
One. Get your honorable mentions in because we're going to go through the Saucers answers that are so good.
Mr. Burns says Canada versus U.S. hockey. That's why we're talking about this. The women's side goes today at noon.
All right, Reese, what's your second overall pick for best rivalry?
Okay, for my second overall pick, I am going to go with retired athletes versus current day players. I don't know if you guys see this stuff very often, but the retired athletes, never ever give credit to the current day players and will always say, oh, when I played, it was so much harder.
Back in my day.
There is never... Hockey's one thing. Hockey, I think, does
Gretzky
it really well.
gives love,
100%.
mad love to Connor.
But if you look at, basketball, the retired players in that, legitimately hate the current players that play.
They're kind of right in basketball, though. Can you
This is
imagine,
true.
Shaq, Diesel right now playing? I mean, Jokic...
But Shaq can't shoot three.
That's true. The game has changed.
It definitely has.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they just go at each other.
And, even the argument with retired players versus current, the MJ LeBron debate.
Exactly, yeah.
The ongoing
Yeah.
who's the GOAT.
All right, Lisa, your choice next.
Coke versus Pepsi.
It was good when they had their hate marketing campaigns going, especially Pepsi really amped it up there for a bit in the early 2000s maybe.
Remember Pepsi's commercial with Britney Spears, Beyonce, and Pink? That's giving the middle finger to Coke.
I think there was a new Super Bowl Pepsi commercial that came out this year, actually, too.
And did it target Coca-Cola?
Yeah, they've used the polar bear.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it, because I know that it was supposed to be a thing this year.
I was going to say,
Pepsi went
Coca-Cola
after
loved to just, come through with a polar bear. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
It made us all think polar bears were way nicer than they were. I bet somebody's died because of that.
Yeah, they've approached a polar bear, and they've been like, would you like to share a Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
And then their head gets bitten off.
Truly. Did you know that polar bears are the only species in the world that actively will hunt a human? Others might kill a human, might eat a human.
But a polar bear is like, oh,
I'm going to figure out how to get this human.
you're tasty. Whereas a grizzly bear is doing it to defend themselves. They're not
right.
looking to eat you. They'd rather eat berries off a tree.
Yeah, and even for other carnivores, they don't
Fish.
actively... wolves feel like they would actively try to kill a human, but
they're not seeking them.
Exactly.
Polar bears are scary. That's why in places where polar bears reside, everyone has to keep their doors unlocked at all times.
Right.
In case somebody crosses a polar bear, they can run into a stranger's house and close the door. It's a rule. You have to have your doors unlocked.
It's crazy. Hey?
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
All right, my second overall pick, I'm going to go Tupac and Biggie.
Okay, did you already have that written down, or did you creep the chat and change one of yours?
Nope.
Be honest.
I had it. What?
Interesting.
Tupac and Biggie. That's my next crazy rivalry. Did somebody say that in the chat?
It's 17,000 people.
Oh.
Is that so many people tune in?
Well, I guess I'm the same as all of them, because that's a good one.
Well, who are you siding with? Tupac or Biggie?
For songwriting, Pac. For song delivery, Biggie. I like them both. That's why it's such a rivalry. You could really go either way. All right, Reese, your third overall choice.
Okay, for my final selection, I'm going to go with a rivalry that has gone on from the day that people were created. Boys versus girls. It will never, ever die down. There will always be a deeper meaning.
That's a good one.
I think that it's the best rivalry of all time.
That's a really good one, Reese.
And
Girls?
who's superior?
Girls are from Venus, right? What is it?
Men are from Mars.
Exactly. Say that again.
Interesting.
Lisa, your next pick.
My next pick, not that I support it, but Hailey Bieber haters versus Selena Gomez haters. They are intense, and they will deep dive. They will zoom in on videos of Hailey Bieber and screenshot that she's filming herself when she's pretending that Justin Bieber is filming her. It's like a cute video of her in bed, and she's like, stop. And then they screenshot it, zoom in, her pupil, you can see that she's holding her own phone. Those are Selena Gomez fans.
Mm-hmm.
Their @ on Instagram is Gomez for life. You go to their page, it's just all pictures of Celine. That is a rivalry that will never go away.
Yeah.
Even though the Biebers have moved on, they have a kid. Selena's now with Benny. They can't drop it.
Uh-huh.
It's Hailey versus Selena. The fans are intense.
Okay, I'm going with my third overall pick. Shane Hollander and Ilya Rosanov.
Heated rivalry.
For the best rivalry. Because who saw that coming?
Because it's like hot.
It gets pretty intense, that one, in plenty of different ways. Once again, with my third pick, Shane Hollander and Ilya Rosanov.
Okay, someone in the chat said the Sauce versus ONE. Yeah, we need another Family Feud episode.
We did beat them in Family Feud.
Kind of.
And they beat us in views every day.
So far.
So
we're new,
Yeah.
okay? We're right behind you, kind of, not really.
All right, let's recap and then put it up, get your vote on.
And then the honorable mentions they deserve the spotlight. We
yeah.
got to get to those after. So Spitfire, your top 3 rider.
I went with Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo, Tupac versus Biggie, and Shane versus Ilya.
I went with Battle of Alberta, Coke versus Pepsi, and Hailey Bieber haters versus Selena Gomez. Reese?
I went Ovechkin versus Crosby, retired athletes versus active athletes, and boys versus girls.
Some honorable mentions rolling in.
Mm-hmm.
NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
That's a good one.
It's a hell of a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I kind of would have thought of that one, to be perfectly honest.
Saucer Lindsay said politically, left versus right. Pretty sure, Reese, you were going to put that in.
I was going to say that. I didn't want to get too political.
Yeah, that's a rivalry I'm getting sick of, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just exhausting.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite rivalry.
Yeah.
No.
Not a lot of fun to watch.
Gryffindor versus Slytherin. Thank you for the suggestion. Tate McRae versus Canada. Edward versus Jacob in the Twilight.
Yeah, that's a good
series.
one.
Nice.
I had Matt Kachuk versus everything that I love for a little bit on as one of my options, because it's not only him versus like the Oilers, Florida the last couple of years. We know what happened back when it was Calgary, him versus the Oilers, but also like the Four Nations. Now we got to face this piece of junk at the Winter Games. Like everything that I'm passionate about. I'm surprised he doesn't play for like the Dodgers in the World Series against the Jays. Because like everything I seem to like, Matthew Kachuk's there looking stupid, acting stupid.
Did you hear the perspective from people saying like they're probably the brothers are rooming together in Italy? They're probably going to push their beds together.
Nobody else wants to hang out with him.
Yeah, also that.
We're gonna go do our podcast in our room.
Yeah, we're gonna do our podcast live from Italy. Okay.
I just want to beat the wheels off of them this tournament. See, so that was a pretty passionate one for me.
Dogs versus cats is another one in the
good
chat. That's a
answer.
really good answer.
Digital versus analog. Ooh, the fart 101 comes with a big one. Knockers versus buns.
What are you guys going with? What would you vote? Knockers or buns?
I was just telling one of my friends the other day, like, you guys ask some pretty personal questions every once in a while.
Yeah, sorry, you don't have to answer them.
Now buns.
Oh, he's a butt guy.
Or either way.
They're
Honestly, I'm not picky.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we're very blessed to have both.
Uh-huh.
Truly.
I don't
Truly.
think, like, that one's harder for me to pick than Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drake versus Kendrick.
M&M's versus Smarties.
M&M's win that all day.
Really?
Yeah, but Smarties are Canadian.
Yeah, I don't care. They're lame.
In this time of season, you
How
don't
dare
care
you.
about Canadian?
No, they're just not good. Like, M&M's are just so much more of an elite treat.
There is a ton of Smarties sitting in the bowl over there. By
True,
the
they're
fridge.
always the last
Nobody
ones.
eats 'em.
Yeah, maybe you got a point.
Cannabis versus alcohol is one of the ones
Yankees
we got.
versus the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Brady Kachuk versus sentences. It's one of the ones we got.
Vinyl records versus streaming. Love it. God, you guys are good. You guys are
Yeah.
hired.
Xbox versus PlayStation. That the console war went on forever.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. That console war was crazy. I got in on that, but I went with a different route.
What'd you go with?
Sega Dreamcast.
Nice.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. They stopped making games for like a month after releasing it. And it was the first console I was ever allowed to have. I think Mom knew I would be like a full-on gaming addict. So she never let me have one.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, like grade 11, she's like, well, if you save your own money, you can get one.
Grade 11? Couldn't you make your own choices by then?
Well, maybe it was grade 10. I couldn't drive, so probably grade 10. I don't know. What year did it could be grade 12. What year did the Dreamcast come out? Dreamcast.
Well, son.
98, so I would have been in grade 10. Buy this thing, and then immediately it's like a thing of the past.
Yeah.
It didn't take off. It was good. The remotes were cool. That little thing that you could put inside the remote.
Oh, yeah.
That was its own like little device. That was funky.
I was really big into the Playboy.
That I think Game Boy is probably what you're looking for.
That is what I meant.
I was also pretty big into Playboy for a while.
No, I meant to say, what is it? Game Boy?
Game Boy. Jesus.
Sorry. I think I've said that openly a lot of times and not been corrected. I think I just announce it in a room and then leave.
I was super into Playboy when I was younger.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. What else we got rolling in for me versus Ryders block lately, says Mr. Burns.
Oh, no, you've got this, Mr. Burns.
And then now everybody's just talking about Playboy in the chat.
Family Guy versus The Simpsons. That's great. Oh, we got some Old Dutch versus Lay's.
Bugs Bunny versus Daffy Duck.
Okay, it's Miss Vicky's. Canadian. Lay's are Canadian too, actually.
Dutch Crunch is my favorite chip, and
Dutch
it's not
Crunch.
even close.
But Old Dutch, when you get the box and you had the 2 silver bags inside, that was pretty epic.
That's fun.
I feel like Dutch has been going out of business for like 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, like
Old
I thought
Dutch?
Old Dutch was like not doing well.
Huh.
When I was
you don't
little,
see the
Totally
box. You
wrong.
don't see the boxes very much.
the boxes
anymore.
aren't really a thing. But I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't read it properly, and I thought they were called Old Ouch because the D kind of looks like an O. And I'd be like, I could really go for some Old Ouch, and my parents would just ignore me because what the hell are you
like
talking
when you
about?
said, "Hey, can I please get some more Playboy?"
Yeah, I was like, I would Dear Santa, I would like some Playboy. My parents are reading this. I'm 9 years old.
Batman versus Joker. Has that one been brought up yet?
No.
Pretty intense, this rivalry thing. Let's see who's leading right now. Best rivalry. Reese is leading. That would put you at 4 points, right? Yes. Oh, boy.
What?
Oh, boy.
You guys, it's so boring if I lose. I would have pink eyelashes on my car. I'm out. It's Reese versus Ryder. It's boring if I lose. It is.
I'll make you a deal if you lose, but it's got to be good. I want your entire Playboy collection.
You wish.
All right, that does it for... I mean, the voting's still open.
Yes.
Lisa's starting to make a bit of a comeback after that plea.
Marvel versus DC. What are you guys into? Marvel Universe or DC?
Marvel was like my whole childhood.
Yeah.
But I think DC's making a comeback.
Well, and who doesn't love The Dark Knight?
Oh, The Dark Knight.
Epic.
Don't even get me started.
Do you think if there wasn't Batman that DC would even hold a flame to Marvel? Like, I feel like Batman is such a crucial part.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, there's some other characters that are like great, but they're not the ones that sign the checks.
But I feel like when you think of a superhero, you think Superman.
Right.
Which is DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I
But-
mean, Superman.
Okay, but also Superman pisses me off. Like, you cannot tell me that just because he takes his thick frame glasses off that you don't know who that is. All of a sudden.
No, I think there's like I think part of it is like when he puts them on, people see him differently. I think.
Not me. I know it's you.
You're supposed to know when you're watching the movies who Clark Kent is and that he's Superman. They're not trying to trick the viewers.
Can't trick me.
Okay, she's on top of it. All right, I wanted to get into something else here. Where is it? Oh, it's Valentine's Day on Saturday.
Okay.
Which
How
is
about
nice.
that?
Just a heads up, Team Canada plays Thursday and Friday on the men's side. They don't play Saturday. And if the women play Saturday, it could be a quarterfinal game, but it'll be wrapped up by like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
So no excuses.
No excuses. Lock in your rezos now.
No, it's too late. If
I
you're
don't
trying
know.
to book a
Definitely
Saturday
too
night,
late.
it's way too
Way
late.
too late.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Did you try recently?
Well, so I was like, Kate, Valentine's Day is on a weekend. It'd
Yeah.
be so nice to go to Jasper or something. Like, so then I go look, everything's booked up. I'm like, oh, frick. And this is like 3 weeks out. And so I was like, I thought I was so on top of it this
No,
year.
you're
Just kidding.
behind.
Oh, way behind. So then, yeah, it's like very slim pickings right now. So if you have not gotten a Valentine's Day reservation, please go get one.
You're
now.
screwed.
So
you're going to
take-
Denny's.
You're taking your lady to Humpty's
You
for
are-
a pan scrambler at
We
9
were-
p.m. That's
we were
all you could
pretty
get.
close to getting there.
Really?
Well, it was just like very limited. So like now, yeah, now we're like getting a hotel downtown and like staying in Edmonton because we're going for dinner on the south side.
Where?
Going for dinner on the south side. Pampas?
No, we went to that
Yeah.
Brazilian steakhouse. a
You
while
loved
ago.
Also,
it.
if
You
you're-
loved
so good,
it.
but I
If
was
you're
so
eating
full.
that much meat,
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
to nap after.
Yeah,
Like,
we're going to the sawmill, but don't tell Jess. She doesn't know yet.
okay.
Is she in the chat?
No, she said she couldn't watch today.
Sweet. It's a good spot.
Oh,
that's who's
Sawmill's so good.
That's who's catering our wedding.
Whoa!
Expect some delicious food.
Sawmill, let's get it.
They're coming
And
through.
also the mill side of Sawmill on the south side
Yeah.
is dope. That,
So I've been in Sawmill like a few times, but I haven't gone in like a couple of years. And then now there's like Sawmill plus the mill or whatever.
the mill's dope.
Is it just like a
bar.
cocktail
It's
It's a
bar,
bar,
sort of
but
thing?
it's the same kitchen, so you can get all the like great
Big TVs.
steakhouse food.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's awesome. So yeah, you go to the Sawmill for dinner and then just walk 4 steps and go party all night.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
Bang!
There it is.
Heck yeah!
So Valentine's Day is Saturday. We're gonna give some tips. It's
Yeah.
a little bit too late to say book your rezos apparently.
Yeah, be like Reese. 3 weeks ago, look into it.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Too late for that now. So let's just go with some other Valentine's Day tips
Yeah.
for anybody that's maybe in a relationship and wanting to elevate the experience.
For me, my tip is it doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be something as simple as a handwritten note and their favorite treat.
Wow.
That's nice.
Sweet. Easy. Shit, I'll write that up today.
Don't use ChatGPT again. Kidding.
I have a very good suggestion. In this day and age with group chats being so relevant and prevalent.
Good word.
Thanks. You don't have to hit an absolute home run. You just have to do better than all the other husbands and boyfriends in said group chat. They're not in the group chat. Their partners are. So like I just have to be better than your friends' husbands.
That's right.
And like get the night, and then by comparison, I win.
For my birthday, Ryder got me a new jacket from Aritzia, and I just sent a picture of me wearing it in my group chat. And my one girlfriend was like, "What do you mean he got you a jacket? Like, did you send him the link of the one you wanted?" And I said, "No." She said, "Do you mean to tell me that he walked into Aritzia and picked out a jacket?" I said, "Yeah." She went, "That's crazy." I said, "Is it? The bar is low. The bar is very low."
But that was...
But that was impressive to them.
Oh, that was impressive to her. Okay.
So keep up the great work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Reese is coming through. Jess's group chat is going to be lit.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Reese. Now I got to really
incredible.
up my game.
Someone in the chat suggested that the Sawmill does really good Mother's Day brunch as well. 10 out of 10 book that, FYI.
Can vouch for that.
Yeah?
Unreal.
Okay.
So just be better than the husbands and boyfriends in the group chat is my one suggestion. I have another one as well, but I want to hear yours first.
I already said mine.
You already did yours.
Wow, God doesn't listen. Dumped.
Shit. I just screwed
Second
up.
sign of
I just
divorce.
wrecked Valentine's Day.
So we've got someone in the chat that's a chef, and they said they loathe the Valentine's Day. Cool. Tons of two tops with picky eaters.
Yeah.
The worst.
That's true, eh?
That's funny.
My other suggestion is try to do something out of your comfort zone.
Oh, I hate this. No, I'm not going skydiving.
No. I'm not saying get you to do something out of your comfort zone. So like, let's say you never cook. Take a little course, watch some YouTube videos, learn how to make a casserole.
Or buy a casserole and move it into your own dish and pretend you made it.
No, we're not lying on Valentine's Day. Terrible suggestion. So just like cook. Try to make something. Another suggestion. Maybe your partner loves music and you can't really sing or play an instrument. Learn how to play like a romantic song on the guitar.
Nobody has time for that.
Maybe your partner loves to dance and you don't like dancing that much. Suggest maybe you get lessons once a month to go dance together. Do something out of your comfort zone. They'll appreciate that you're willing to take a risk for them. But apparently not Lisa, who
has time to take a dance class?
Everyone should find time. You know who doesn't have time? The monks that are walking for 3 months straight.
Don't circle back to that because you still feel guilty.
Other than them, everybody should be able to find time to do something like this. If it's once a month with your partner.
Mike said we're doing fondue at home. Be careful. I had a girlfriend that almost like burnt her entire body. Her arm lit on fire when they were trying to have a romantic fondue, and she had hairspray in her hair and her head lit on fire.
She almost lit
Yeah.
her body on fire at fondue. She's doing fondue wrong. Did she know that she had to use sticks?
She said it was very traumatic. So just be
bet.
careful.
Sounds it.
Yeah.
Which friend?
I'll tell you later.
Look at this. Saucy Lisa says 100% Ryder. I don't know which part. Probably about the out of your comfort zone. That's romantic. And I'm all about the romance. The cooking was a great example, but it shouldn't be more than a day-long commitment, says Saucer Lindsay.
That's why you go and you buy
a
lasagna from the Italian Center.
And lie to your partner that you made it.
Yeah.
No, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Dr. Constable coming through with the best answer. Just be single. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
It's just another Saturday. Go home and play your Dreamcast.
Just tell your partner that you love them, and not a day goes by you don't think about how happy and lucky you are to have them. You appreciate them, and you hope to continue this wonderful life with them.
ChatGPT.
Yeah,
ChatGPT
I'm pretty
wrote
sure
that.
Lance just used ChatGPT, but I'm gonna steal that. I'm copy and pasting that. Everyone, can you please tell Lisa that lying that you cooked a lasagna that you actually just got from the grocery store is a bad idea?
Reese, come through. What's your Valentine's Day tip? Got anything?
I would just say this day should be about like your significant other. Like it's not like, I don't really look at it as like, oh, this is our relationship day, woohoo. Like it's more like I'm celebrating my girlfriend sort of thing. And I kind of assume like I just think you should make your partner feel celebrated It's not like about you, sort of thing.
That's good.
I love that.
It is kind of about the couple too, though. Like
No,
you
that's an
celebrate
anniversary.
Your bonding.
That's an anniversary.
Okay, you're
I
maybe
kind
right
of
on
look
that.
at it as almost like her birthday, almost.
Yeah.
Like this is like a special day for her, sort of thing. If she wants to look at it like that for me, dope.
But what about the people that come through and they're posting on social media that they made their children Valentine's Day baskets? I'm like, no, we're getting it's out of hand.
I grew up with Valentine's Day baskets.
You got baskets?
Well, I was also like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like a little kid.
Valentine's Day can still be fun. I know that like after my divorce, I didn't have anything to do for Valentine's Day for like the next 3 or 4 years, and so I made it a tradition to take my daughter out for a nice dinner.
That's true. That's nice.
Yeah. The one time I picked her up and she's like, "Where's your tie?" And I was like, "I need a tie?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're going for Valentine's Day dinner."
I love that.
So then I had to drive back and get a tie, and we were almost late for our rezo.
And that was when Charlie was in her phase of wearing those Costco party dresses, like the big Christmas.
Full-on gowns.
She'd wear those to school daily. So cute.
But yeah, that was a pretty good tradition. I think you can celebrate with anybody.
Well, what the heck? I want a basket from my parents. I want a Valentine's Day basket. Deb, Jer, I'll see you on Saturday.
You're just going to pop in. Hey, you got me that basket?
It's nice. I'm
See?
just jealous.
Yeah, you are a little bit jealous. Now I got to get a damn basket too, because I know your parents ain't.
We always got pajamas and chocolates from our parents for Valentine's Day. Maybe my parents did get me something.
Saucy.
Can't remember.
Saucy Northside Norm says, girl dad winning their rider set the bar high so they know what they're worth.
It's true.
Hell yeah.
Where's Your Tie is so good.
Legit, almost late for the rezo.
Yeah, I'd love to know who got a prime time spot on Valentine's Day. Like a 6:30 or a 6 p.m.?
Like, how early do you have to go and make these reservations?
I'd say
I
it's
can't believe it.
I know.
different when it's on a Saturday. Because
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
think if it's on like a Thursday, a lot of people will say, let's just celebrate Valentine's Day on the weekend.
Yeah.
And that splits up the rezos.
I was just so stunned when
Yeah.
it was like, boom, yeah, good luck, kid. I was like,
But also proud of you for looking 3 weeks in advance. Like that
Well-
alone to me is like, okay.
I've had a couple times where it hasn't gone as
Yeah.
smooth as this year.
We used to play a game called Valentine's Day Roulette.
It was restaurant roulette.
Restaurant roulette.
No, reservation roulette.
That's it. So we'd have reservations to like the top spots in town that we booked with fake names, and we'd give them to listeners.
Yeah, we
That's sick.
we would book like 10 different rezos and then we would give them away on Valentine's Day on the air to people.
What
that
a
forgot
great
to
idea.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
And it worked. Like there would be frantic men calling in being like, I completely forgot.
And we'd
I would
have,
love
like-
that day. I would love it.
We got a 6:30 p.m. for you at like
The
shop.
prime, like the
Or-
keg.
Way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it was a good bit. We should bring that back. Well, I guess next year it would be.
So, and it was also roulette. So you got to spin the wheel to see which one you got. And some of them were really bad. Like you just want a rezo for the Vermilion
A&W,
hockey rink.
which would be kind of cool.
I don't know.
I
about
bet they
that.
have really good French fries.
So we'll do that next year here on the show. Reservation Roulette will make its triumphant debut to the sauce. We should have thought about that actually. That's a good bit. Yeah, like what was the one that we got the rezo to? And I'm like, how did we even land this?
It was the place that does fondue, wasn't it?
Melting pot?
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, works out pretty good. We'll do it again next year. Should we get our bets in?
Yes.
Well, why don't we then? We both went with winter games today. You decided to go after that rivalry game that we've been talking about, Canada versus USA. That starts at noon.
Yeah. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, you can bet now with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Mine is simple. Just a Canada win.
Team Canada with the upset over Team USA.
Let's
as
go.
It's rare to say in international hockey play that we're the underdog, but that is the case today.
Come on, I need a win. Spooner didn't score yesterday, so I lost my $5.
Canada needs a win too.
Yeah.
Because this rivalry has started to go USA's way.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a win for confidence before the playoff round. I'm going to go with a bet on a country as well. This for the team mixed ski jumping. Yes, and I'm going with Norway. They're the betting favorite.
It is so hard to not say no way. You know?
What do you mean? Oh, in Norway?
Like,
Norway.
it must be so annoying to live there. That joke sucks.
Like, they're the betting favorite? Norway,
I was
they
trying.
are?
Who else thought it?
That's a good joke. I like that.
No.
Waz just laughed.
He's probably watching like a Game of Thrones reel.
No, he's watching the show. I can tell because he's still laughing.
He's posting for Oodle Noodle. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/Oilersnation. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Did you see his reel yesterday on
over
Oodle
there,
Noodle?
just over there laughing at his own reel.
Did you see his reel?
I did watch.
He took a bite out of a spring roll, and the steam that came out of it.
Oh, it was perfect.
It was cinema.
But then you could tell it was a little bit too hot for him, but he had already committed to the bit because he was like at the end.
No, he's probably not even laughing out there right now. He's just still doing the like tongue's on fire.
Go watch it.
It's
on
great.
Oodle Noodle's Instagram.
Yeah, and go comment.
You can tell he
looks a little
regrets it.
hot.
It looks a little hot. It was good for the steam, though.
It was a
you
great
said.
steam.
Cinematic masterpiece. That's it for us for today. Thank you so much for joining the sauce.
Wait. Someone asked about the Waz Glow Up. It's still happening. We have two
we got
epic locally owned businesses that are jumping on board with us. It's going to be an awesome video.
We also, before we go, have to let you know that Greta is open today at 4 o'clock for your booking pleasure. As Friday, we're having the first big early start club party.
Yes, we have launched the early start club.
Mm-hmm.
The boys are actually kind of launching it first on Thursday.
Yeah.
But
Friday, early start club. Book your table. Canada is the men's hockey team playing at 1 o'clock
We will
in
be
the
there.
afternoon. We're going to be doing an hour show from there from 10 to 11.
Yes.
Come and join that if you want. Have breakfast there. Make a damn day of it.
Yeah, be like Northside Norm and come sit in between us.
Greta is where it's shaking down on 109th. 109th?
That's right.
And it's going to be a terrific afternoon. We've got some fun people coming to watch with us.
All my friends are like, I'm pretending I have an appointment.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Early start club. We're going to have swag to give away. Mm-hmm. We're going to have high fives all around and a big Canada win. Let's hope.
And we're all going to have a monkey's lunch, right?
Monkey's lunch on tap.
Hell yeah, brother. Stay saucy. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for being here.
So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilersnation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.